Hi everyone, and welcome back to Bear's Reading Nook. I'm Kara, and today we're going to be talking about my top, I believe, 12 2021 releases. And they're going to be in release date order, so let's just go down this list. So the first book is Wings of Ebony, which is a debut fantasy by J. Ellie, and it follows a black teen from Houston who learns that she has godly ancestry and has to unearth her magic to save both of her worlds. It sounds really fantastic, and it releases January 26th. Next is Muted by Tammy Charles, and this follows 17-year-old Denver who has dreams of making music, and what lengths she goes to make those dreams come true, and at what point she realizes that it may not be worth it anymore. And it sounds really interesting, and I believe this one comes out February 2nd, so I'm excited for that. Also releasing February 2nd is This Close to Okay, which follows two strangers sharing a life-changing weekend. And honestly, it just sounds interesting because it's a therapist and a man that she prevents from committing suicide. And I'm excited to see how that dynamic works in this book. And that is by Lisa Cross Smith. Okay, next one might be my favorite, and my most anticipated of this list, and that is The Gilded Ones, which is by Namina Forna. This follows 16-year-old Decca, who basically lives in a society where they have like a blood ceremony that determines, I don't know, I put that in quotes, but they have a blood ceremony that determines whether, like, the individual becomes a member of, like, the village, or, kind of like if they're more of an outcast based on what their blood looks like. So, Decca ends up having golden blood, which is considered, impure, and so she either has to face the consequences of that, or she's given an out by someone to basically come be a protector of the emperor. And so she ends up choosing that, and I'm really excited for this book. It sounds fantastic. And this one comes out February 9th. Next is The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner. And basically it follows a female apothecary who secretly dispenses poison to liberate women from men that have wronged them. And so somehow, I'm not sure how the author's going to bring it together, but it's a historical fiction mystery / thriller is kind of like how it is listed. And I love mystery thriller, and this seems like a historical fantasy that I would be willing to try as someone who doesn't normally like historical fiction. This sounds fantastic. And this releases March 2nd. Okay, the next one is Sweet and Bitter Magic by Adrienne Tooley. Yeah, okay. And this one is about a witch cursed to never love who meets a girl hiding her own dangerous magic, and the two of them striking a dangerous bargain to save their queendoms, which sounds fantastic, and I'm all for that. I'm so for this. This one releases March 9th. Next is Malice by Heather Walter. This basically is a darkly magical retelling of Sleeping Beauty, where potentially the evil sorceress falls in love with Aurora, and oh my goodness, heck yes. and this comes out April 13th. Okay, next is These Feathered Flames, which all I really know and all I really need to know is that it's a queer retelling of The Firebird, which is a Russian folktale. I love reading and learning about different cultures, especially through like fairy tales and folklores. So this sounds fantastic and I already really want to read it. And this comes out April 20th. Next is The Darkness Outside Us, which basically is a sci-fi space kind of story, and it may be a male-male romance. I don't know a whole bunch about it, but it sounds like there could also be like intrigue, like mystery type things in it too. I could be completely wrong on that, but based on reading like the synopsis of it on Goodreads, it sounds like there might be some sort of mystery or something that they have to solve, which also sounds great. Also, the cover looks really... I like the cover. But I'm excited to read this as well. This comes out June 1st. Next is Ace of Spades. Now, this one seems to follow two main characters and a secret texter named Aces who is bringing the main character's secrets to life, and basically them trying to figure out who it is and how to fix things. But it sounds fantastic and I want to read it like now. And that comes out June 10th. So I'm excited for that. Next, we have Blood Like Magic by Lizelle Sambury, which is a dark urban fantasy debut novel which follows a teen witch who is given a horrifying task of sacrificing her first love to save her family's magic. But the problem is she's never been in love, and she'll have to find the perfect guy before she can kill him, which sounds fantastic. It sounds really interesting. I like that concept. And that book comes out June 15th. So those are the, I believe, 12 most anticipated 2021 releases that I'm looking forward to. What books are you looking forward to releasing this year? Let me know down in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!